Hey, Holman, have you heard?
Yeah, we saved the best for last.
Yep, we are talking to our friends at Nissan, except for I haven't heard this yet, so I don't know what we're talking to them about.
Since I didn't have a chance to hook up with you yet, I grabbed the microphone and headed over to Nissan to make sure we covered their unveiling in their SEMA booth. And I talked to our man, Carl Phillips, who oversees the Nismo program and Nissan accessories.
Awesome.
And caught up with him about what Nissan's up to this year at the SEMA show.
Hit it!
The Truck Show Podcast, live from the SEMA show in Las Vegas. Presented by Nissan, with support from EGR, Banks, and Amsoil.
All right, so I'm in the Nismo booth, and I'm with Carl Phillips, our friend from Nismo. We've had him on the podcast before. And Carl, there's two trucks here. I'm very much torn between which one I like more.
Sean, tough choice. Always good to be talking trucks with you, though, by the way. I got to say, I think my heart is in the off-road space, so I love our Project Trailgator with all our Nismo off-road stuff on it, but...
Well, hold on. The butt is... Okay, so we have the off-road one.
Always a butt.
Totally expected. Like, it's an off-road truck. It's on a Pro 4X. Okay, great. But then the one that you're about to tell me about is sitting about 5 feet from us, and this thing is totally unexpected, and it's absolutely fabulous.
Well, thank you. So this is what we call our Frontier Tarmac concept. And the idea here, like, completely different direction from the off-road side. This is all street. It was really trying to tap into, like, the muscle truck, lowered street truck vibe.
It has carbon fiber wide body kit on it. It's slammed, big brakes, 2 or 3 piece wheels, carbon fiber rim.
Fiber wheels.
This thing, it's orange and carbon fiber, and the part that's orange is basically lets the carbon fiber, I guess, peek out behind the clear coat. It's rad.
This was like, hey, how do we build like a high-powered, fun drift truck? We kept the stock motor, but to that we added a supercharger. So we're putting on, I think, about 440 to the wheels, which is pretty good in a truck like this. Of course, Chris Forsberg built this for us, and Chris being the guy he is, we had to have a drift brake in there.
Of course
so
he did.
I can't wait to get in it and go out and just rip this thing around. But the other thing I love about it, in addition to all the stuff on the exterior, is these Recaros with the vintage Recaro orange.
Yeah, it has like the pattern in there. Yeah.
That 80s vibe going. Absolutely love that. I think that was just a great way that it kind of pulled the whole feel of the truck, the vibe together.
Yeah, this thing is awesome. You've got the tonneau cover on it. It's slammed. It's got the spoiler on the tailgate. Carbon fiber everywhere. The wide body kit's awesome. I'm going to peek because I need to see what tire size is in the back of this thing. Because I was looking at it, and it sticks out like 6 inches past the body, which is why you have to have the body kit. So, okay, 315, 35, 20.
On 12-inch wheels, 12 by 20 wheels. So
12 by 20. I'm not kidding when I tell you the edge of the wheel is 6 inches outside the body. If you were to take the carbon fiber, flared body side off, this thing is just, it's incredible. The drift brake's awesome. I hope you guys get some pictures of this thing going sideways somewhere.
Oh yeah, we will for sure. We wanted to do some stuff ahead of the show. We did have it out running for our media photos, but SEMA show, you're always in a crunch.
Yeah.
But we're going to get this out there because to us, show cars should be go cars. Like, we build them to drive them, to run them, to rip them. So it'll be out there creating smoke and exciting fans everywhere.
All right, I'm going to walk to the front here. I'm looking at the big gold drift handle. That thing is super rad. It's got the old school multicolor Recaro inset. And then when you're looking under the hood, you've got an Eaton blower on it, and you've got all this carbon fiber air intake, cold air box.
So this is all a prototype of a cold air intake kit we're developing for the Frontier. We just rendered it all in carbon fiber here to kind of fit this, and the supercharger kit is from our friends at Z1 Motorsports, who have developed this. Crank the boost up on it. It's really nice. It's all intercooled, liquid heat exchanger. So really solid setup, and just ran great and just put down a ton of power.
Oh, man. I hope hopefully you're going to give opportunity to your friends in the media a chance to drive it.
We'll hook you up. Absolutely.
All right. I love this thing. This thing is badass. It's, I want to spend some time with it. But we'll walk over to the other one. And so this is a different expression of the Frontier. And this is also a Pro 4X. Now, these are the new 25, so they've got the updated interior and the new fascia on it.
And new for 25, you can now get a long wheelbase.
Yes.
Pro 4X, which is this. So we wanted to give a little love to that, and because there are people who want to carry stuff when they go out with their crew. But the Trailgater concept was like, hey, let's make a vehicle that you can head to the trails on Saturday and then maybe take to the tailgate on Sunday. Or I guess with the Starlink setup and all that, you could even watch the game out in the woods or out in the desert or something.
Now, we've been talking to you since you took over the Nismo product program. And obviously this showcases a lot of the product that you come to market. And you guys have been hard at work. You sort of started with the rack and the Nismo rigid lights, but I'm seeing a lot more product on here. What's new for the Frontier that somebody can go to the Genuine Accessories catalog and pull out?
Yeah, so one of the new things this year are our new Nismo Axis beadlock capable wheels. So actually we had Chris Forsberg run these in the Nora 500 last year, prototypes. Nice. And really prove the strength of these wheels. So these are true beadlock. So obviously you can't run the beadlock on the road. They come with a trim ring, but you can order the true beadlock ring to go on that if you're so inclined. So that's one of the new things that we've added. We've got some storage cases that we've now added to our product lineup. And then, I think we've got our forged upper control arms and all of that good stuff.
Yeah, then you've got the Nismo upgraded. It's like the Bilstein 6112 suspension.
Yep, tuned for us, so that's part of our high-performance suspension kit.
Which is awesome. And then I like how the ball joint caps on the forged upper control arms have the Nismo logo and everything. It's a nice little detail.
Like the touches, yeah. So, we've done really well with Nismo off-road line, and in fact, it's now become our hottest selling line of products. So
is it really?
Your owners out there are absolutely, they just can't get enough of it.
So what is something that you can tease us with that might be coming for the Nismo or the Frontier owner looking for Nismo products? Is there anything here being teased or you want some sort of feedback on?
Well, we've got some new wheels on the Kicks Beach Patrol, our 18-inch Ascend wheels. We wanted to do something for the crossovers and the SUVs, so those will fit the Pathfinder, the Rogue, the Kicks. And then we're doing, I think we might have one on display here somewhere. We're doing 18-inch versions of our Axis wheels. So,
cool.
So the stuff we've done for Frontier, we're now launching for Titan. Actually, in November. Roof racks, wheels, rock rails, all of this stuff. So give some love to the Titan guys. And while I can't give too much away, I think you know there's a new Armada that's out there.
I do.
So
I love it.
I would not be too surprised if you didn't see a bunch of Nismo off-road stuff appearing in the near future for the Armada.
And we've had, we had our discussion on the podcast about kind of the first look. Not the drive yet, a couple weeks for that, but we talked about how the Pro 4X is kind of a game changer for Armada because we finally get the global patrol. And so I was wondering if my friend Carl Phillips was going to take full advantage of actually having his hands on the Global Patrol to bring out all of its off-road goodness for us American consumers.
Well, for sure. And, we are also looking at sending our parts to the guys in the Middle East for the patrol market. So
you absolutely should.
Market for it. Yeah.
Massive.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, thanks for walking us around the Nissan booth here at SEMA and all your great Nismo parts. Can't wait to, let's be honest, I can't wait to take the tarmac on road.
All right, we'll do that, Sean. Thanks so much.
That was the last of our SEMA content, ladies and gentlemen.
Have you noticed over time we've gotten smarter? Instead of slamming 5 shows into a week, we're like, we can actually use this to make lots of little shows.
But I think it's good. I mean, listen,
it is good.
Most of you weren't at SEMA, and I think if we did an okay job at bringing you some of that great, content, talking about the cars, talking about the innovations,
products,
I think it's that's our job.
Why we're
right?
here.
Yep.
All right, so before we end the show, we want to wish you a very happy Thanksgiving. And if you're listening to the show and you're thinking about what to buy for Christmas, you want to head over to AMSOIL.com because they have a killer promotion going on. Not only do they have a ton of new merch.
Whether there's something in addition to the shirts?
Well, if you put in the promotional code TRUCKSHOW at checkout and you spend more than $125,
yeah,
check it out, you get AMSOIL's free
Okay,
Free.
wait, hold on. Okay, what is this? I don't know about this.
10 millimeter emergency kit.
Oh, wait a minute. This is like a break glass if emergency.
Yeah, a couple of Boxo 10 millimeters in a nice little case that's red and black and says break glass in case of emergency. For all of you out there who are missing 10 millimeters,
This guy.
Yeah, listen, you're going to go buy your AMSOIL anyway for your ride. You might as well get the 10 millimeter to fill those holes in your toolbox.
I have every one of my strips, all the way from 4.5 millimeter to 37 millimeter. There's always that slot missing at 10 mil. That stinks.
We'll go get your AMSOIL
Yeah.
and go ahead and put in the Truck Show code at checkout and get yourself a replacement for those missing 10 millimeters.
I am doing that right now.
The Truck Show Podcast is a production of Truck Famous LLC. This podcast was created by Sean Holman and Jay Tillis with production elements by DJ Omar Khan. If you like what you've heard, please open your Apple Podcast or Spotify app and give us a 5-star rating. And if you're a fan, there's no better way to show your support than by patronizing our sponsors. Some vehicles may have been harmed during the making of this podcast.